Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Rizky bin Salman. My metric number is A1980105. Today I want to explain about my part is introduction water pollution. So what is the water pollution? Water pollution is defined as any direct or indirect modification of the physical, thermal, chemical, biological, radioactive properties of any part of the atmosphere by discharge, emission or deposit of waste, so as to impact any beneficial use adversely or to cause a situation which is hazardous to public health, safety or wellness of animal, birds, ecosystem, aquatic life or to plant. For example, the river that has water pollution such as River Gali in Pahang. Next, what is the objective? So I have four objectives. The first objective is describe the sources and effect of water pollution at Gali River. The second, evaluate the solution to reduce and prevent water pollution at Gali River. The second, to reduce volume of sludge to stabilize organic solids and to recover resources. And lastly, conclude water pollution stated at Gali River.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Iza Atira binti Abdul Aziz. My metric number E19A0230. And today I would like to present my part is environmental problem. Environmental problem is the economic growth and industrialization in Malaysia has led to environmental problem with water pollution. According to Environmental Quality Report 2010 by the Malaysian Department of Environment, water quality in Pahang, the report shows that Galing River is one of the most polluted river in Pahang State. The main issue and problem that has been identified is firstly, the indifference to environmental conservation. The second is the disposal of rubbish and domestic rubbish from commercial, village and squatters areas. Next, toxin and chemical from industrial and sewage that do not yet exist treated properly. Waste oil from workshop and problem that has been identified is waste from wet market, restaurant and food premise. The next is study area. The picture shows the location we study, which is East Galing River in Kuantan. The research area at 3 different stations located upstream, downstream and the intermediate area of Sungai Galing. The headwaters of Sungai Galing are in the Semambu industrial area, while downstream is in the city of Kuantan, which is surrounded by high population density. Meanwhile, the development area is marked such as housing and economic growth center located in the central region of Galing River.
Sources divided by two, which is point sources and non-point sources. Firstly, point sources. The Galing River is the nearest to the urbanization, so point sources pollution can come from factories, including oil refineries, palm and pepper plant, supplier of pesticide, electronic, and bicycle. Usually, where one or more polluted coal influent in their discharge water. Secondly is non-point sources. From a water quality point of view, non-point sources pollution give the river greater pollution load potential than point sources pollution due to the sheer volumetric discharge quantity. The Galing River, situated in the center of Kuantan City, has been mounted with industrial release contamination, commercialized and housing areas, as well as Galing River become the most water polluted. Solution. First solution is wastewater treatment, which is handling solutions that are efficient for the treatment of water pollutant consists of removal of contaminants from wastewater by a physical, chemical or biological process. Secondly, the effective solution for the water pollutant treatment is a strong water management. According to U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, strong water management is an attempt to limit the linkage of rainwater and into the sidewalk, lawn and other areas to increase the water quality. Lastly is the cooperation and collaboration between state water operator and Suruhanjaya Perkhidmatan Air Negara (SPAN), the water regulator, to ensure that consumers have access to safe and reliable water.
Next, what is the effect of water pollution? So the effect of water pollution have four. The first effect is on human health. Pollution of water has very negative public health consequences. Drinking or being in contact with polluted such as cholera, typhoid, dysentery or skin infection. Second effect is on the environment. Biodiversity and marine environments are greatly affected by water contamination. The harmful chemical will change the color of water and increase the amount of minerals. The third effect is contamination of the food chain. Fishing in polluted water and the use of water for livestock farming and agriculture can introduce toxins into food which harmful or help with eaten and heavy metals in freshwater sources could pollute the area's drinking water supply. Last effect is destruction of biodiversity. Water pollution can lead the loss of biodiversity can have a direct impact on human health if ecosystem service are no longer sufficient to meet social needs.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Syamil Taufik bin Tatazi and my metric number is AY90Y76. So my part is conclusion. There are many causes of the water pollution, but I pick a few of them. So the main cause of water pollution are domestic and agriculture, waste disposal, population growth, excessive use of pesticide, fertilizer and urbanization. So there are some ways to overcome the water pollution. First is responsible party, or we are all able to change this from continuing to spread to the next generation. This can be cooked from an early age through faster care from the family about the importance of keeping water quality from pollution. And the next is one important need for advancing watershed management is to develop practical procedure for considering risk and uncertainty in real-world decision making. So scientists and management should strive to educate the public by specifically outlining potential uncertainty so that expectation of research and decision making are reasonable. I think that's all from me. Thank you.